Welcome to 5-Minute Coding, SQL series. Let's get coding. Let's look at the special case of working with cells in a table that don't contain a value. SQL has a keyword called NULL for referring to cells without a value. NULL means no value, and it's not the same as zero, a space character, or empty quotes. It is the absence of any value at all. Since null is not a value, nothing is equal to null, so we can't use the equal sign when looking for null values. Instead, SQL has a special keyword called is, just for working with null. Is used in the where clause in place of the equal sign when we need to look for null like this. The examples I'll be showing today will use this employees table. Notice that all the cells contain values except for some of the cells in the end date column. We say that these cells are empty or that they contain null. In this table, the end date refers to the last date that an employee worked for the company. So employees who do not have a value in the end date field are current employees. And employees who do have a value in the end date field are former employees. Now let's look at some examples of working with null. We'll start with a query to retrieve information about all the employees who are currently working for the company. Let's write the query as select all columns from employees where end date is null. When we run this query, it retrieves the 5 employees with no value in the end date field. And the 1 employee with a value for end date is excluded. When working with null values, it's a common mistake to use the equal sign instead of the is keyword. So let's see what happens if we replace is with the equal sign in this query. This query returns no values because nothing is equal to null. Notice that using the equal sign instead of is did not cause an error, but it will always return no results. So if you ever get no results on a query that uses null, check to make sure you used is and not equal in the where clause. Now let's change this query to retrieve only former employees. To do this, we'll say, where end date is not null. Then our query returns only the 1 employee who has a value in the end date column. In the next video, I'll demonstrate how to perform calculations in SQL and show you how to use functions that work with numeric values. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out the other videos in this 5-Minute Coding series.